Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing a random Soul Reaper. This Soul Reaper was the one that went into my favorite Soul Reaper, my favorite captain's room, and told him that all I think all three or all four of the people that they had and were supposed to keep watch for were gone. And realistically, how dumb are a, how dumb are the fodder characters? Because I understand that the captains would know the individual strength of each person for each squad, right? If not knowing, they would assume the strength because they know the qualifications that are required for a specific position, right? So if you have a captain and you capture a captain, I'm 90% sure everybody would know those captains' positions were solidified for a reason. So you can make the assumption that these characters can either be great at Hado, they're great with their Zanpakuto, whether it be their Shikai Bankai, right? And they're great with their swords fighting, right? There's like an exception to the rule, which is Kenpachi, because I don't think that Kenpachi can use Hado that well, so he would be like the only one that would be exempt from that rule. But even him, he has overwhelming spiritual pressure, so he's like in a category on its own, right? In regards to, like, you put him in a cell, I'm pretty sure he'd be able to break out even without a Hado. But you put a captain's right hand in a cell where they can use their spiritual pressure. And regardless of her ability and her being a master Hado user, where they said that in this video, I mean in this episode, so it's not an assumption. She's good at Hado. So she's in a prison, and in the prison, I'm assuming they take her sword. Actually, I'm not going to assume that because I don't know how she would get her sword if that were the case. Whatever. She gets out. I think she gets her weapon. She gets out. Okay? For her Hado. Why would they even that's like putting Renji in a cage. If you put Renji in a cage where he can still use his spiritual pressure, he can get out. Right? Like, not everybody's Rukia. Rukia doesn't have her spiritual pressure because of Ichigo. Her spiritual pressure is raising really, really slowly, so she can't use her full abilities in the cell. But for every other individual that you put in a cell, they have the credentials to be able to get out of them, like it's beyond me to think that they would be that stupid. But that's my point. Like, they're fodder soul reapers for a reason. I doubt that any captain would really, I mean, even though the captain, he said that he forgot that she was a master, but I mean, you can forget that, but it wasn't, like it. He said that. He said take him to prison, but like, out of all the people, like, like, there's multiple people that she has to go by, and they know that she's a right hand. Why would you not assume that they can use Hado, or even, like, have like overwhelming spiritual pressure to the point where she can get out? It's kind of weird. Like a lot of captains and right hands can use Hado. Like, even if they can't use it masterfully, if Renji, who is, I don't think he's a master, but if Renji can blow himself up and a few other classmates, regardless of the destruction that it causes to himself, if he wanted to use that to get himself out of a cage, he can. He doesn't have to shoot the blast masterfully. He just stands next to the bars and blow it up. Like, it's kind of weird. But yeah, let's get into this. Don't you see?
Time ticks and decays, never to return, never to feel whole. Isn't it so easy to lose yourself in time, to drive in not to know. Lost beyond the edge, planning what to say. It kills me not to know, but yet I carry on, letting go of safety, holding on to fear. Will you be there when beyond what's gone about? Beyond what's gone about? The feeling coming close. You're everything I see. Beyond what's gone about. And I feel you coming close. I know I'm back. Beyond what's gone beyond what's good and bad.
What'd you see?
Time ticks and decays, never to return, never to feel whole. Isn't it so easy to lose yourself in time, to draw a finish line, to give yourself to one, beyond what's good and bad? It kills me not to know. Lost beyond the edge, Time ticks and decays, never to return.
All right, I am finished with this picture of the random Soul Reaper. I will also say this. Why? Okay, I understand. Rukia is the only person that I understand. You don't want to be like, you're not going to put like massive amounts of guards, even though they had like two guards on Rukia at all times, I think, like outside of her cell and then, everywhere else. What is the deal with how these people are escaping? Why is it, where is everybody? I understand that you assume that they're not going to break out because you assume that they understand what they did was wrong. But like, come on. Like like be fair. If Rukia, who was on trial or whatever, is in a cell and you're willing to have all these people guarding her, then why wouldn't you do the same for these individuals who broke the rules and fought, but like without being told to, like lock them up with protection, with like actual protection. Don't lock them up with random soul reapers. Lock them up with either captains or right hands to captains. Don't just leave them in a cell with some flimsy guards that can be easily manipulated sitting there. Like, it makes no sense. Only one that I expect to be able to get out would be the one that Geen went to go get, because he's a captain. So it'd be like, oh, captain, you're here. Yeah, I want to talk to this guy. Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead. Right? Like, that's completely different. He's the only one that I understand. But Renji's my boy, but like Renji shouldn't have been able to get out. And that Renji and what's her name? Like, they shouldn't have been able to get out. Like, honestly, they are strong, but like, come on. There's other people that would have been able to keep them under wraps. But that's it for this video. If you liked, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you didn't. Let me know what I can do in the comment section to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.